So, one of the reasons for my horrible sleep schedule, now is that, I started playing Skyrim Elder Scrolls, recently. And I did an interesting thing yesterday. So far I've just been using, my follower as like an extra storage pouch. And, I mean, hey, no, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's kind of sad. It's good for business, though. One of the easiest ways is to sell your soul to me. I can get you places. For a price. But no, so I've been playing, Elder Scrolls Skyrim lately, and I've just been using, my follower Lydia as, like, a extra storage. And, so I had to do, I'm gonna tell this story. So I had to do a mission, yesterday, where I had to leave her. I had to take somebody else, and unfortunately, the new guy didn't want to carry my shit, and so I had to carry my own shit. And what I've been doing up until this point is carrying as much as I can, giving what I can to Lydia, and then just leaving the rest, and then coming back, and then going through the entire dungeon, or whatever, catacomb, whatever I went through, again, to pick up everything that I couldn't carry the first time. But this time, I just said, no, because I ran out of carrying capacity, like, really early in the dungeon, and I was just like fucking hell am I not gonna pick up anything else? And so what I did was I just freaking did the most stubborn thing possible and was just like, you know what? No, I'm going to walk this entire thing over encumbered, and I'm gonna use this as an excuse to pick up literally everything. Even the stuff that is just a waste of space in my inventory. I'm gonna pick up everything. And so I looted that place clean. Walked through the entire thing because you can't run when you're over encumbered. But what I found out, which I kind of already knew, but I've never actually tested, is that when you have games that have carrying capacity, you have an over encumbered mark. But at least for Skyrim, I don't think that there is actually a limit to how much you can actually hold. You just have a time where you can't run anymore. And so by the time I made it to the end, I fought, like, all of these freaking draugrs and, like, these bandits and stuff. And I got everything. And I walked out. And... oh my... no, now that we talked about this. We've talked about this. We're not... no! But anyway, though, I walked out, right? And then I was just like, okay, well, you can't fast travel when you're over encumbered. And so I literally just went in and dumped as much stuff as I could on the front steps of the dungeon. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this quest, and then I'm gonna get Lydia back, and we're just gonna go and take as many trips as we can. But here's the thing. By the time I got out of there, I think my carrying capacity right now is like 325 in Skyrim. And by the time I got out of there, I was carrying 2,000 pounds worth of shit. So when I dumped everything on the ground, it was just like, okay, there's 16 iron swords for you. And like 5 battle axes and all this fur armor. And and so I've already made like 2 trips, and I still have too much for me and Lydia to carry. And so I think where I finally stopped last night was just like, I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna be stubborn again. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk, because I don't want to keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth like that. But also, I don't want to have to walk all the way. So I don't know what I want to do, because I think even now I still have like 1,500 worth of stuff. And so, like, I don't know if I should be proud of the fact that it took me like an hour to get through this dungeon, just because I had to walk and a crawl, because I didn't want to have to go through again. But it just made me think of just like, I can carry as much as I need to, I just can't run if it's over 300 pounds. That's just funny to me. And part of me wants to test that with this game too, but I don't think I can. Okay, is this Jackie's funeral? This might be Jackie's funeral.